Well, welcome everybody. Good to see all of you tonight on this lovely night. A couple of things just want to remind you of that it is going to be Memorial Day, believe it or not, on Monday. And the club has abbreviated hours. So, in other words, we will be open on Monday, but we're only going to be open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we also are not having all the classes normally go on that day. So it's posted here on the door, and it's also on the website and posted around the club. So just be aware of that, because I'd hate for you to come to, say, your 10:30 morning class on Mondays, and if it's not going to be happening, then that can be kind of disappointing. So just kind of have that on your radar. So I want to let you know that. The second thing is that I will be teaching line dance again at the end of June, Friday, the June 30th, is that right? Yeah, Friday, June 30th. So we'll be doing beginning line dance at 7 p.m. in the other studio, in Studio 1. So just kind of mark that down. You can bring a friend for free and just come and dance with me, and we're learning 2 beginning line dances, and God bless you. So other than that, let's go ahead and get started. You guys know who I am. I'm Laura. This is an intermediate level Pilates class. We'll be using the ring and the band. If it gets to be too much at any point in time, just know that you can put it down, off to the side. So let's feel under the big toe, the little toe, the heel, and just reach the arms up. And take an inhale in. Our palms are flat against the pads of the ring, and then as you exhale, just slowly bring your body down, reaching the ring towards the floor, and the crown of the head is going to go towards the center of the ring. And just take a deep breath in, inhale in. And then as you exhale, pull the belly in and then slowly come back up. Rebuild and restack, coming all the way up. I don't know if anybody else's body's feeling it, but I probably overdid some gardening and my low back is like, not happy. Take an inhale, exhale, slowly come down. Reaching all the way here. So this feels really good. And just take a breath in, inhale in through the nose. And then as you exhale, slowly rebuild and restack and come all the way back up. And again, we'll take an inhale in. We'll nod that chin towards the chest. We'll exhale, bring it all the way down. Reaching here. Taking a breath in, just inhaling in. And then as you exhale, slowly coming back up. Just think about stacking the spine, one vertebra on top of the other. Let's just do one more. We'll take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, slowly come down. Reach for the floor. Take a breath, breathe in, inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly come back up. All the way up to where we started. Now let's go ahead and come down onto the floor. What I'd like you to do is we can all face this direction. So that would be to your left. We're going to have our left foot out, and our right foot is going to be back. So you're going to be on that knee. And I want you on the toes of that left foot. And then I want you to take your ring and have your hands be on top of it, and you are having it on the top of the left leg. Now from here, so you're on your toes, so you were a little bit out of balance, I want you to press down onto the ring as you exhale, and then inhale, lift it up. And exhale, press down, and then lift up. And exhale, press, and lift. Now we're going to do 3 more. Try to close your eyes. Press down, and lift. 2 more. See if you can keep your eyes closed. Press down. Here's your exhale, and lift. And 1 more here. Press down, and lift, and bring that foot down and take that leg back. Now let's try that to the other side. So we're on that left knee. We're going to bring that right foot up. We're going to come up onto the toes. So right away that kind of challenges our balance, right? We're going to place that ring on top of that thigh, on top of that leg. And we'll exhale as we press down. And we'll inhale as we release it. And we'll exhale, press down. And release. And exhale, belly in, push down. And release. Try to stay lifted up onto those toes. And we'll do 3 more. Now close the eyes. And lift up. 2 more. Close the eyes. Challenging that proprioception. You should feel it in your body. Your body's like really fighting to stay stable. We want to put that heel down, but we're not about easy. And 1 more. Here's your exhale. Push down. And lift it up. Place the heel down. Open your eyes. And then take that. Now, from here, we're going to just go do a little bit of a opposite arm leg reach. I want you to go ahead and just extend that left leg out. Reach the right arm with the ring underneath it out a little bit so that that right arm is extended. So we're in an opposite arm leg reach, and I want you to press down onto the ring and release it. And press down and release. And press and release. Let's do 2 more. Press and release. 1 more here. Press and release. Bring it in. Now let's switch it to the other side. So place that right hand down. Make sure that right wrist is under that right shoulder. The left arm is extended long. And let's go ahead and take that right leg out behind us. Square off the hips. Square them off to the mat. And now from here, we'll exhale as we press and release. And exhale and release. And exhale it here. And press down. Let's just do 2 more. And press down here. Lift the belly up every time you press down. Maybe your hand is shaking. Press down. And bring it all the way in. And then sit yourself back. And then we'll turn ourselves around. Bringing the ring with us, and we'll just come here to the edge of the mat. We'll just go into a little bit of C curving. So sitting up nice and tall onto your sitting bones, your shoulders are down. Let's take an inhale in here. And then as you exhale, let's just go behind the sitting bones and just scoop up the belly. And just take a breath in, inhale it in. And then as you exhale, think about pulling the belly button away from your shirt as you round yourself forward and you stack your spine up. And again, it's an inhale here, it's an exhale, go back behind your sitting bones, scoop up the belly, hold it here, take an inhale in, and then as you exhale, we pull the abdominals in, we round it forward, and we stack it up nice and tall. Now we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to take an inhale here, exhale, go back. Now I want you to see if you can float those feet off of the mat, lift the ring up towards the head, bring it down and squeeze it. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And let's do 2 more. Hang in there. Exhale, press down. Work into the belly, work into the balance. And exhale, press down. And then lift the arms up, place the feet. Take an inhale in. And then as you exhale, round it forward. Ooh, stack your spine up nice and tall. Now, from here, put the ring between the legs above the knees. Reach for the band and loop the band around the top part of the ring. We're kind of going to have our hands on the band like this. one on top of the other. So we're gonna do some C curving and pulling up on the band. All right, so we'll take an inhale here to start. We'll exhale, go back behind the sitting bones, scoop out the belly. Now obviously you have to have a squeeze on that ring. Now from here, I want you to pull the band as you exhale and inhale, release. Squeeze into that ring. Exhale, lift and lower. And exhale, lift up. And lower. And exhale, lift. So try to lift it straight up to the ceiling. That's going to be a little bit harder than if you pull it towards you. And let's exhale for 4. Exhale it for 3. We've got 2 more here. 1 more. Take a breath in. Round it forward. Stack it up. Take the band off. It's warm in here, isn't it? Or is it just me? Whew. It's warm, right? The air. Pardon? It's okay. It's just sometimes, like when the air circulates around us, it feels cool, and tonight it doesn't feel so cool. Take an inhale in and exhale it. Slowly go down. If anyone else wants a fan on, feel free. But and then once you're down, let's just go ahead and position ourselves to be maybe up a little bit more onto the mat. The feet will be out in front of the knees. The knees are a couple inches apart from one another. We're in a neutral pelvis position, right? Hip bones and pubic bone are in the same plane. Hands can just be down at your side. Let's just take a moment here just to focus in on our breath and centering ourselves. So let's breathe in through the nose. And when you breathe in through the nose, it's a lateral expansion of the lungs and the ribs to the side. And then as you exhale it out, I want you to exhale out through the mouth. Pull the ribs in. Sink the belly button down. Lift up into the pelvic floor. So again, it's an inhale in through the nose, laterally expanding the lungs and the ribs. And then as you exhale, exhale it out through the mouth. Pull the ribs in, sink the abdominals, lift up into the pelvic floor, tighten up the core. And then let's go ahead and take another deep inhale in. Your chin is slightly nodded towards your chest. And then as you exhale out this time, just think about your body, your heart, and your mind. And if there's anything that's stressful or has tension, just let it go. Anxiety, just breathe it out. Just breathe it out. And just feel your spine softening into the mat. And let's just take another inhale in through the nose, that lateral expansion of the lungs and the ribs. And then as you exhale, just center yourselves here. Bring your mind here into your body. Bring your mind here into the class. And just breathe in and out. Now from here, let's go ahead and reach for the ring. And let's place the ring above the ankles. But I have it fairly above them, like maybe mid-lower leg. And we'll take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, let's lift ourselves up into flexion. And I want you to give me a double toe tap down. Then as you exhale, squeeze the ring and lift the legs back up. So we're lifted into flexion. Here's your inhale. Then here's your exhale. Squeeze and then start to lift back up. And again, inhale down. And exhale, squeeze, and come up, and lower, exhale, and inhale, lower, and exhale. And let's do 2 more. Go ahead, come down and squeeze it, lift it up. And let's do 1 more. You're looking right between the legs. The imaginary orange is under the chin, and lift yourself up. Now, leaving the ring there, lower your upper body. Take your hands and press them down into the mat, into the floor. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, I want you to press the arms into the mat and give me a lift of the booty, the knees towards the shoulders, and then come down to tabletop. So we're kind of rocking up a little bit, bringing the knees just a little bit closer to our chest or our shoulders. Let's try it again. We'll take an inhale in. As you exhale, lift, press into the mat, lift and hold it, and come back down. Let's try 1 more. Take an inhale, exhale, just roll up, hold it, and down. Okay, now we're gonna do 3 more. When we do that roll up, I want you to squeeze the ring. So we're just gonna make it a little bit harder. So we'll take an inhale in. I'm pressing significantly with my hands into the mat so I can lift up and now squeeze the ring and hold it. And then bring it down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, squeeze and lift up. And release the ring and come down. Let's do 1 more here. Take an inhale in. Exhale, squeeze and lift up. And then go ahead and take it down. Now reach for the ring. Place the feet down. Place the ring over onto the right side of you. So over by the right thigh. And I'm going to place it on the floor just so that it's even. And my right hand is going to be on it. I'm going to walk my feet in as much underneath my knees as possible. We'll take an inhale in here. We're going to go into bridging. Now, as you exhale, gently tuck the hips under, peel the spine up, and as you do that, press down on the ring. Take an inhale. Exhale. As you come down, slowly release the press on the ring. So again, remember we start in a neutral, we roll through imprint, and we come up. Now we're going to add our left hand lifting up to the ceiling. Take an inhale in. Exhale, we press down with the right, we take the spine up and we lift the left arm up, and we're keeping the press down onto the ring. We inhale and then we exhale, slowly bring it down as we take our hand back down. And again, it's an inhale here and it's an exhale. Gently tuck and peel and lift. Lift your left arm up. Now from here, give me 10 little pulses onto that ring. 10, 9, keeps the hips level, or the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that press on the ring and slowly lower everything back down. Now let's move the ring over to the left side, anchor it onto the floor. Keep your right arm down to start. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, press down onto the ring and lift up into the spine. And hold it up here, take a breath in, and then exhale, slowly come down as you release the press on the ring. Now let's try it again. We'll take an inhale in, and we'll exhale. This time, let the right arm join up to the ceiling, press down onto the ring with the left hand to the right. And then slowly come down. And now let's do 1 more. Inhale here, exhale, lift that right arm up, press down with the left, lift up the spine, hold it. Now, press into the ring, release it. 9, 4, 8, hips stay level. 4, 7, it's 6, pull your belly in. 5, it's 4, and 3, it's 2, and 1. Take an inhale, then as you exhale, slowly come all the way back down. Now, from here, we're going to take the ring and we're going to position our legs into it. So I want your right ankle to be on the bottom and your left top of the foot to be on the top, and you are on your forearms. And our chest is open, so we're not hanging out down here. We're open, we're lifting. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, lift up. Lower it down, but don't let it touch. Keep that contraction under the abs. You feel it? Your belly should be shaken right about here. And exhale, lift up. And lower. And lift up. And lower. And exhale it here. And lower. And exhale. And lower. And exhale it here. And lower down. Now let's go ahead and switch. Let's position that left ankle down into the ring. The right top of the foot on the upper pad. Take an inhale here. Keep lifted. Exhale, lift up. And then lower down. Don't let the ring touch. Exhale, lift up. And lower down. And again, exhale, lift up. And lower. And lift up. And lower. Let's lift up. Lower down. 2, 3 more. Exhale, lift. And lower. Stay open in the chest. 2 more. Good. 1 more. And bring it down. And I don't know about you guys, but I got a little quad work too, right? So I love it when we come up with things that we can work multiple muscle groups. Okay, now, not sure why you all went down to the mat. Okay, so if you want to stay on your forearms, we're going to go into the next one, which is here. So once again, ring above the ankles, feet flexed. Lift the legs up to the ceiling. Bring them back to tabletop. Press them out. Bring them back in. So once again, on the forearms, lift it up. Lift up to the ceiling. Bring them to tabletop. Press them out on that diagonal. Bring them in. And it's a lift. And tabletop. Press out. Bring it in. And again, lift. And tabletop. Press out. And in. And lift. Tabletop. Press out. And in. Let's do 2 more. Lift up. And tabletop. Exhale here. Inhale in. 1 more. We exhale, lift. And we bring them to tabletop. We exhale out. And bring them in. Now hold this position right here. And I want you to give me a pull away, release it. Pull away, release. Pull away. And pull. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Up to the ceiling. Pull. And pull. And pull. We're doing 6 in each one. 3 and 2. And 1. Stay lifted. Back to tabletop. 6. Pull it 5. Pull it 4. It's 3, 4, 2, and 1. You guessed it. This is where we smile the most. Pull it apart. 6 and 5. It's 4. Feeling it yet? 3. Come on. 2 and 1. We gotta love the ring. Bring it back in. 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4. It's 3 and 2 and 1. And bring it in. Take it down. Woo! You guys deserve leg circles for all that hard ab work. Hopefully when you're moving about right now, you're feeling a little tenderness in the tummy. That's what I like. Okay? So let's put the ring off to this side and treat ourselves to some leg circles. pull your leg towards yourself. Give yourself a little extra stretch here. And then take that leg to the ceiling and we'll allow it to fall open to the left. And then we'll exhale as we circle it and we bring it all the way up. And we open out to the left. Keep that right hip glued down. Circle and come up. And let's do one more here. Out to the left. Open and circle. And now let's reverse it. Go down on the inhale. On the exhale, open out to the side, circle it around, bring it all the way up. And again, down you go. Open and circle. Let's do one more here. Let's take it down. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. Open and circle it all the way around. Now let's place that right foot in, take the left out. Before we circle, give yourself just a little extra stretch. And then bring that leg up to that 90-degree hinge at the hip. Take that leg out to the right. Here's your inhale. And then as you exhale, circle it around and come up. And inhale it here. And exhale, circle around. And let's do one more. Inhale here. And exhale, circle. Now let's go ahead and bring the leg down. Inhale on the down. Exhale, open and circle around. And come up. And inhale, lower. And exhale, open and circle. Let's do one more here. Go ahead, take it down on the inhale. And then exhale, open it, circle it all the way around until we come up. And then once you're back up to the ceiling, take the band off. Reach for the ring and place the ring above the knees, closer towards your hip bones than your feet. Okay, so above the knees. Take an inhale in, then as you exhale, lift those legs up into tabletop. Take the heels together, the toes are apart. Take an inhale in, then as you exhale, lift yourself up. Take your hands and place them behind your head. From here, I want you to squeeze into the ring and take the legs out onto diagonals, and then bring the heels back in and take the legs back to a tabletop. So we inhale here and we exhale, out you go. And then inhale in. And exhale, take it away. And bring it in. So our eyes are looking right between the thighs. We have an imaginary orange under the chin. We're lifted to the tips of the shoulder blades. And let's go ahead and go out. And bring it in. And two more here. Go ahead and go out. And bring it in. One more. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. Now hold it out here and squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And squeeze. And squeeze. 4, 3. It's 2. It's 1. And go ahead, bring it in. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Place your head down and just gently go from side to side. Okay, so now we're going to go into the 100. Now when we do the 100, you can have your legs be in level 1 tabletop, level 2 to the ceiling, or level 3 out on a diagonal. Those are the positions that you can be in. If you're going to have your legs in tabletop, you can put the ring above the knees. If you're going to have them in level 2 or 3, you can put it above the ankles. However, I'm going to do a little bit different tonight. And if you want to do it this way, you can, but don't worry, you don't have to. You can do one of the other ones that I just suggested. So I'm going to do it inhaling it here and exhaling, pressing down. Okay, so I'm going to be in this position for the 100. Now, it's totally optional. You can choose to do any one of the other 3. This is going to be a little bit more challenging because our legs are a little lower. All right, so it's entirely up to you. I'm going to model this one in case anybody chooses to do this one. All right, so my right foot is, my right ankle / calf is onto the ring. My left leg to start is in a tabletop. We'll take an inhale in. Then as you exhale, lift yourself up into flexion and extend that left leg out in a diagonal. This is if you're in this position. And then let's get started. We'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Press down 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Press down 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now switch legs, turn your palms up. So get your legs in the right position. Let's get started. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, press 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 2 more sets. Lift it to the tips of the shoulder blades. And exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. One more. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! Go ahead and bring it in. Bring the ring into your hands and bring your knees in towards your chest. And just inhaling it, inhale in and exhale it out. And another inhale and exhale. So now from here, from the 100, we're going to go right into our roll-up. And let's have that ring be into our hands. We'll extend our legs long. We'll flex the feet up. We'll take an inhale. And then as you exhale, I've got the ring into the hands. Just give a slight push into the ring as you lift up. Then round and reach forward, point into the toes, just place the ring onto the shin. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, restack your spine, flex back into the feet, give the ring a slight squeeze as you go down. And then again, feet are flexed, we'll take an inhale in. We'll exhale, nod the chin to the chest, and we'll lift up. Squeeze slightly into the ring, and then round and reach it forward, point it to the toes. Just take a breath in, and then restack your spine, flex back into the feet, press back into the ring, and then slowly come down. So you're going to C-curve your way all the way down. Very beautiful, everyone. And the feet are flexed. No pressure in the ring right now. We'll take an inhale in. We'll exhale, pull the abdominals in, then press into the ring, lift up. We round and reach it forward here. Just point into the toes and just breathe. And then we'll exhale, come back up. Flex back into the feet, press back into the ring, and then slowly come down. Do one more, bringing it all the way down. Let's just do one more here. We'll inhale in, the feet are flexed. We'll exhale, belly in and come up, press into that ring. Round and reach it forward, and just breathe. Inhale, and then as you exhale, reset the spine up. Take an inhale. Now we're only going to go down part way, so we're going to go place that low back almost all onto the mat. And then from here, I want you just to float the right leg and squeeze and release the ring. Squeeze and release. squeeze, and squeeze. Squeeze 3, squeeze 2, and 1. Switch legs. It's a squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. 4, 3, 4, 2, 1 more, and down all the way. And then if you need to bring the knees in, feel free to do that, just to let the low back kind of release a little bit. And then from here, we'll go into our ab work. Now, we're going to start with that single leg stretch exercise. So for this one, let's go ahead and position the ring to be on the base of our skull. So it's going to be here. So remember, not on your neck, not on your cervical vertebra, but on the bony part of your head. We'll take an inhale here, and then exhale, let's lift up. So we're going to hold this position here. The left leg goes out while the right leg comes in, and we pause. And then we switch. So we inhale as we switch, we exhale as we take the leg out and hold it, and then we'll switch it. And we'll switch. And switch. And reach. And breathe. So we're staying lifted up. And we're breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. And extending the leg. And bringing it in. And extending. And reaching. And inhaling. And exhaling. And lifting. And let's do 2. And 2. Curl it up, curl it, curl up a little bit more. Use the leverage of having the ring on the back of the head. And then flip the ring off. Bring your head down. And just breathe. Inhaling in and exhaling. Just another inhale in. Now from here we'll go from the single leg stretch right into the double leg stretch. And let's go ahead and use our ring for that. We'll take an inhale in, and then as you exhale, lift yourself up into flexion, eyes looking to mid-thigh, and the arms and the legs will go away. This is our inhale, head stays lifted. As you exhale, squeeze the ring like crazy, bring it back above the legs. And then inhale, take it away. And then exhale, bring it in. And inhale away. And exhale. And inhaling it out. And exhaling it in. And away we go. And bring it in. And again, let's take it out. Exhale, squeeze that ring, drag everything in. Be very purposeful about kind of dragging everything in. Make the abs work harder right here. Exhale, drag it in. Remember, use the muscle, not the momentum. Let's do 3. Out we go. Come on, we press and we drag it back in. And out we go here for 2. And we press and drag. And out we go here for 1. And we press and drag it in. And we'll take it down. Head comes down, knees come in. And just inhale in and exhale out. And then we can place the ring off to the side. And we'll go right into our single straight leg stretch. Legs are up to the ceiling, bend in the knee is perfectly okay. We'll inhale, we'll exhale, lift up. Don't pull behind the knee. Let's pull the left leg in, take the right leg away. Lift up onto that leg. Inhale, inhale, and then we'll switch it. And reach up. And switch. And breathe. And lift. And lower. Down. And up. And down. And up. And lower. And lift. And upper body up, keep it lifted, work into the upper belly, and reach. And lower, and lift. And up. Do one more here. Come on, lift it up. Here we go. Take it down. Last one here. And then go ahead. Bring the head down. Bring the knees in. And just go from side to side. Circle ankles and just wiggle toes. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. And again, just inhaling, exhaling, shrugging your shoulders up and unshrugging. And just breathing in and out. Now from here we'll go into our double straight leg stretch. So what I'd like you to do is to reach for the ring. And I'd like you to position your legs to be in the inside of the ring. Like this. So you're having that pull apart. And the hands will be behind the head. The elbows will be wide to the side, and the legs are lifted up to the ceiling. Taking an inhale in, and then as you exhale, let's go ahead and lift yourselves up into flexion. And then from here, we'll take those legs about 8 inches away from where we started. Wait until you feel your belly. As soon as you feel your belly, flex into the feet and come back up. So we don't need to take them any farther than that, because once we engage those abdominals, here we are, and we'll flex and lift up. And here's your inhale. Here's your exhale, flex and lift. And again, down we go. And flex and lift. And we'll lower. And flex and lift. Keep that pull apart onto that ring. Take it down. And flex and lift it up. Use the lower belly. And down we go. And flex and lift, up we come. And let's go down. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. Let's do 3 more. Come on, we've got it. Down we go for 3. Come on, use that belly up. And let's do 2. And up. 1 more. Point the toes, flex into the feet, bring everything back up. Now keep the ring there, don't take the ring off, but you can bring the legs down and the head down. And you can still bring the knees into the chest, just hold on to the ring. But for the next one, we're gonna keep it right where we had it for our crisscross exercise. So from here, we're going to go ahead and position that ring back if you took it off for a moment. The hands are once again going to be behind the head. We'll take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, I want you to lift yourself up. Inhale, then exhale, twist over here to the right. And you're going to stay right here. The legs are going to go out, and then you're going to bring them in. So here's your exhale. Here's your inhale. But you stay twisted. And when you bring those legs back in right here, you should start feeling that oblique. And inhale away, and then bring it in. So take it out. And pull that ring apart as you come in. And let's do 3. Bring it in. And 2. Bring it in. 1 more. Bring it in. Now, come to center. From here, take an inhale in. Then, as you exhale, twist to left. Inhale here. Then exhale, go out. Inhale in. And take it away. And bring it in. And again, out. And in. So keeping that pull apart onto that ring. And let's go out. Let's bring it in. Come on, 3 more. You guys feeling those obliques and those mid-belly? I hope. Take it out. I know it's leaving us all speechless. And let's go out and bring it in. Woo! Take it down. All right. Knees into the chest and let's just breathe. Just breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. And then bring into the hands. We'll take that deep breath in, and as we exhale, we'll rock that body up and balance it. And then once we're balanced, we'll bring ourselves down. And then once again, we're gonna place the legs into the ring and reach for the band. One end of the band into the hand that's on the floor, closest to the floor, the other end of the band into the hand that's going to be lifting up to the ceiling. So right away, even if we did nothing else, right, what are you guys feeling? Just by me having you hang here, you should be feeling this top booty, right? And you should be feeling, yep, exactly. And you should be feeling this top outer thigh. Without us even doing a thing, that's where you should be right now. Now to that, we're gonna add the top oblique. So again, working multiple muscle groups. I love it. All right, so here we go. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, lift yourself up and lower the band down to the outer thigh. Now we've added the side oblique to what we're feeling. And lower the legs down, but don't let them touch. So we'll take an inhale here, we'll exhale, lift up and hold it. So now we've got booty on that side, we've got outer thigh on that side, and we've got oblique. And we exhale. And inhale. And exhale it here. And lower. And exhale, lift it up. And lower. And exhale, lift. And lower. We'll do 2 more. Exhale, lift it up. And lower. Now let's add 1 more muscle group. Bend the arm. Straighten it out. Bend it. And straighten it. Keep those legs lifted. Bend. And straighten. Bend. And straighten. Bend. Press out. 3, 2, 1. And down. Woo! How about it, right? Okay. Let's switch over. Now we get to lay on that side that we just worked. I always love thinking up things for you guys. That's how I spend my time. Take an inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and lift the legs up and lower the arm. And then lower the legs, lift the arm. So again, start to feel connecting, keeping the mind and body connected. Start to feel the booty, start to feel the outer thigh. Inhale here, exhale, lift up. Now feel the oblique. And lower. And exhale. And lower. And exhale, lift and hold it. And lower. And exhale, lift and hold. And lift and hold it. And lift it up, hold it. And exhale for 4. And exhale at 3. 2 more here. Lift it up, hold it. one more. Hips are stacked one on top of the other. Now keep that lift. Bend the arm and straighten it. Now if you're not feeling anything in the arm, then maybe you need to choke up a little bit more onto the band. Because you should be feeling this in the back of that arm, into our shoulder. And exhale. And in. And exhale. Bring it in. We'll do 4. Press it back. And bring it in. 3 more. Come on, keep those legs lifted. 2 more here. You've got it. Way to do it. Come on, 1 more. We've got it. Woo! Bring it on down. All right. Yeah. Got to pat our side hip and our booty, right? Okay. Now, from here, take the ring and position it to be above the ankles, and then we're going to come over onto our tummy. Now, if this is too hard of a position to get in for you, then don't worry about it. You can do the exercise without the ring. And maybe that's not the easiest way for you to get into it. Maybe for you it's easier to get on your tummy and then do it. It's an individual thing. And your knees are going to be bent. Okay, we're good. Everybody's there. And if you're not, and if you don't have the ring, it's really okay. So not to worry about it. Okay. So let's just go ahead and create that pillow for the forehead. And I just want you to squeeze into the ring. Just squeeze into it and then release it. And then squeeze into the ring. The knees are bent to a 90 and then release it. And again, exhale as you squeeze and then release. And exhale it here and release. Now from here, I want you to give me a little squeeze. Then give me a little lift, lower down, release the squeeze. Okay, so take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze, lift, lower, inhale. Exhale, squeeze, lift, lower, inhale. So when you lift, kind of think about pressing your pubic bone into the mat. Exhale, squeeze, lift, lower, inhale. Exhale, squeeze, lift, lower, inhale. 1 more, take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze, and lift, and lower, and all the way down. Now, just keep your legs right there. Your hands are one on top of the other. They're kind of connected to the forehead. Take an inhale. As you exhale, just lift your upper body up, and then lower down. Inhale here and exhale. Lift the upper body up and lower down. Inhale, exhale, lift and lower. Inhale in here, exhale, lift and lower. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lift and lower. Let's do 1 more here. Inhale it in, exhale, lift and lower. Now reach for the ring. Take the ring out of the legs. Take the legs down. Place the ring kind of like how we began class. We're going to end. I love it when things come full circle. No pun intended. Place the ring underneath the right hand. And then from here, I want you to press down on the ring, lift up the left leg. And your forehead can be down on your other hand if you want. Take an inhale in, and then exhale, lift up the left leg, press down on the ring, and lower. And exhale in here, press, lift, and lower. 1 more. And exhale here, press into the ring, lift into the leg, and lower. Now let's move the ring over to the left side. Your head can be on the back of your right hand. We're going to lift up that right leg and press down with the left hand and lower everything down. And exhale, lift, press, hold, and lower. And again, lift, press, hold, and lower. Let's do 1 more. And lift, press, hold, and lower. Now go ahead and place that ring down. Put your hands directly under your shoulders. Push your your body up and back and stretch it out. So come either into that child's pose or into that shell stretch and just stretch it out. We've got one more thing to do before we do our final stretches, and that's going to be our planking. So when you're ready, go ahead and lift yourself up into a plank of your choice. Remember, you can be on your forearms, on your toes, on your hands, on your toes, or either of those on your knees, and just kind of push yourself away from the floor. Use the mirror, though, to make sure that booties aren't sticking up or backs aren't going the opposite way they should. And just pull your belly in. Breathe. Just inhaling and exhaling. And of course, the closer the toes are, the harder. And if you're on both feet, just do a little bit of rocking back and forth on the toes. A little bit stretching while we plank. And let's just do 3 more rocks if you're rocking. And 2 more. 1 more here. And just breathe. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take it down. And sit back. Stretch it out. And breathe. And then from here, let's allow the body to come all the way up. And now we'll come into those final stretches. All right. So sitting up nice and tall, flexing into the feet, taking the arms out. We'll inhale here as we rotate left. And we'll exhale as we come down. And we'll inhale here to stay. And we'll come up and to center. And now we'll rotate over to the right. Reach it down. Breathe in. Come up. And to center. Do 1 more each direction. Inhale and exhale. This is everyone's favorite exercise of the class because then you know it's like over and then center. And then rotate and reach and hold it. And come up and to center. Now bring the legs in. Take an inhale and exhale it out. Press into the floor, into the leg twist left. And inhale and exhale. And again, inhale up and exhale lower. And then lift and lower. Inhaling and exhaling. And then bring it all the way to center. Take a deep breath in. Bring the palms together. Bring them down in front of the heart and chest. Nod the chin to the chest. Close the eyes and just breathe. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. Again, it's another deep inhale, the lateral expansion. And exhale it out. Let's just take 1 more deep inhalation in together as you feel the life-giving breath coming into the body. And then as you exhale it out, I want you to realize from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet all the strength that you possess within yourself. Physically, emotionally, how strong you are, how this class tonight allowed you to kind of decompress a little bit, to get centered, to get focused, to get refreshed so that you can face the rest of this beautiful summer-like evening. Thank you everyone for coming. As always, love, love, love seeing you. If you wouldn't mind kind of spraying your things down a little bit, I'll put my towel off to the side and then you guys can put yours on it.